Welcome back, Days of Our Lives fans. The week of February 24 to 28 is packed with shocking revelations, emotional fallout, and major twists that will shake Salem to its core. Ava and Rafe finally taste freedom, but what comes next? Jada and Sean may have made a mistake they can't take back, and Tate is about to deliver some devastating news. Stay tuned as we break down all the drama heading your way. The dangerous hostage crisis finally comes to an end as Steve Johnson and Brady Black execute a daring rescue mission, bringing Ava Vitale and Rafe Hernandez back to safety. But for Ava, freedom doesn't mean peace. Her world has been forever changed, and the consequences of her captivity are just beginning to unfold. Brady, who put himself at great personal risk to help Ava, may believe this is their chance to start fresh. He still cares for her deeply, but is Ava in a place to reciprocate those feelings? After enduring so much turmoil, she may not be emotionally ready to rekindle their romance, especially when the biggest roadblock in their relationship remains Rachel Black. Rachel has already made it clear she won't accept Ava in Brady's life, and if there's one thing we know about Brady's strong-willed daughter, it's that she never backs down from a fight. Could Ava decide that avoiding the drama altogether is her best option? Or will she defy the odds and fight for the relationship she and Brady once had? Adding to the complexity of her decision, Ava is weighing another major choice: leaving Salem to visit her son, Trip Johnson, in Hong Kong. Trip is preparing to marry Wendy Shin, and Ava desperately wants to be part of his big day. But is her motivation solely about celebrating her son's happiness, or is she also looking for an escape? If Ava does choose to leave, what will it mean for Brady? Will she disappear from his life again, leaving him heartbroken and confused? Or will her absence give them both the clarity they need to decide what their future truly holds? One thing is certain: Ava's story is far from over. Whether she stays in Salem to face her demons or leaves for a fresh start, the choices she makes now will shape the path ahead. And in true Days of Our Lives fashion, whatever decision she makes is sure to come with plenty of drama. Jada Hunter is about to face a harsh reality. She may have made a huge mistake with Sean Brady, one that could have devastating consequences. Fans of Days of Our Lives will remember the tension between Jada and Sean, especially after their night out playing darts led to a near kiss. Now, it looks like things may have gone much further than either of them intended. Jada has prided herself on being in control, on making the right choices even in difficult situations. But with Rafe's kidnapping and all the chaos surrounding it, she let her guard down. The weight of that night with Sean hits her like a tidal wave, leaving her questioning everything. Did she allow herself to cross a line in a moment of vulnerability? And if so, what does this mean for her relationship with Rafe? The guilt will set in like a slow burn as Jada learns about the hostage situation involving Rafe and Arnold Feniger. If she was with Sean when Rafe was in danger, the reality of what she has done may be too much to handle. She knows she should have been focused on finding Rafe, not on seeking comfort in someone else's arms. But now, the damage is done. Will she try to convince herself it was a mistake she can forget, or will she be forced to face the truth? Sean, too, is wrestling with his own demons. He's been struggling for a while now, caught between the weight of his past and the unpredictability of his present. His feelings for Jada have been complicated from the start, but now that they've crossed a dangerous line, he has to ask himself, was this really just a mistake? Or was there something more beneath the surface? As the days pass, the tension between Jada and Sean will grow. Can they truly pretend nothing happened, or will their guilt eat away at them until the truth inevitably comes out? And if it does, how will Rafe react? He's desperate to put his engagement with Jada back on track, but will he sense that something is off? Will this betrayal shatter their future before they even get the chance to fix things? One thing is certain: this mistake isn't going away anytime soon, and as the fallout unfolds, it will change the course of their lives forever. Elsewhere in Salem, EJ and Kristen DiMera must grapple with the aftermath of their chaotic captivity. They've survived yet another harrowing ordeal, but their troubles are far from over. The DiMeras are known for their resilience, always finding ways to land on their feet, but this time, they may not be the ones calling the shots. For EJ, the crisis presents both an opportunity and a major risk. As a master manipulator, he knows that turning adversity into an advantage is key, but his enemies are watching closely, waiting for any sign of weakness. Can he spin this situation in his favor, solidifying his position and gaining even more power? Or will this latest disaster expose vulnerabilities that others can exploit? Kristen, on the other hand, has always thrived in the chaos. She's cunning, resourceful, and always seems to have an ace up her sleeve. But even she must recognize that the walls are closing in. With tensions running high and betrayals lurking in every corner, she must decide whether to go on the offensive or play the long game. Will she find a way to manipulate the narrative, ensuring that she comes out ahead, or will she be forced into damage control, fighting to maintain what little leverage she has left? As the dust settles, one thing is clear: the DiMeras are at a crossroads. Their enemies are circling, the balance of power is shifting, and even their strongest allies may be reconsidering their loyalties. Will EJ and Kristen emerge victorious, proving once again that the DiMeras always survive? Or is this the moment when their empire finally begins to crumble? In Salem, nothing stays stable for long, and the battle for control is far from over. Meanwhile, Tate Black is about to deliver devastating news that could set the stage for a bitter family war. Amy Choi has taken a firm and unwavering stance against Johnny and Chanel adopting her granddaughter, Sophia, and she's prepared to fight tooth and nail to keep them from gaining custody. Tate finds himself caught in the middle of this growing conflict. As a close friend, he understands how much this adoption means to Johnny and Chanel. But as the bearer of bad news, he must be the one to tell them that Amy is determined to block their efforts at every turn. Will they accept defeat and walk away, or will they double down and fight even harder for the child they've already begun to see as their own? Johnny and Chanel have always been resilient, but this battle is about more than just legal rights. It's about emotions, family legacies, and an unbreakable bond they feel with Sophia. As they struggle to convince Amy that they are the best choice for the little girl, they may face unexpected betrayals, legal obstacles, and emotional turmoil that will test their relationship like never before. Amy, however, is not just being difficult, she truly believes she's doing what's best for Sophia. She may be willing to pull out all the stops to ensure her granddaughter remains under her watchful eye. Could she bring past family secrets to the surface, exposing truths that Johnny and Chanel aren't ready to face? And what happens if someone else enters the custody battle, making an already complicated situation even worse? This situation could escalate into a fierce and drawn-out custody war, filled with tearful pleas, strategic maneuvers, and unexpected twists that could reshape the future of everyone involved. Will Johnny and Chanel's unwavering love for Sophia be enough to sway Amy, or will they be forced to say goodbye to their dream of parenthood, losing the child they so desperately want to call their own? One thing is for sure, this fight is just getting started, and in Salem, nothing is ever simple. With major relationships hanging in the balance, shocking secrets on the verge of being exposed, and unexpected alliances forming, Days of Our Lives is gearing up for one of its most dramatic weeks yet. Will Ava truly leave town and cut ties with Brady, or will a last-minute revelation convince her to stay? If she does leave, will Brady be left heartbroken, or could this separation lead him into the arms of someone unexpected? Meanwhile, Jada and Sean are walking a dangerous tightrope. They might try to bury their mistake, but secrets in Salem never stay hidden for long. Will their guilty conscience cause them to slip up, exposing the truth to Rafe and Belle? If their secret affair comes to light, could it set off a chain reaction that destroys multiple relationships in the process? And then there's Tate. His devastating news could be the catalyst for a full-blown family war. Will Johnny and Chanel accept Amy Choi's decision, or will they fight back with everything they have? Could a shocking legal battle erupt, threatening to tear their relationship apart just as they were beginning to build a future together? Or will an unexpected ally step in, shifting the entire course of the custody battle? With tensions rising and betrayals looming, Salem is about to be rocked by twists no one saw coming. Who will rise from the ashes, and who will be left picking up the pieces? One thing is certain, Days of Our Lives is just getting started, and this week will be one for the history books. That's a wrap on this week's Days of Our Lives breakdown. This week has been packed with twists, betrayals, and emotional turmoil, but the drama is far from over. What will happen next? Will Ava and Brady find a way back to each other, or is their love story coming to a tragic end? Can Jada and Sean keep their secret buried, or is an explosive revelation looming? And how far will Johnny and Chanel go to fight for Sophia against Amy Choi's resistance? As the stakes rise and alliances shift, Salem is bracing for even more unexpected turns. Who will come out on top, and who will be left picking up the pieces? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop your predictions in the comments below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Days of Our Lives deep dives and exclusive breakdowns. Until next time, stay tuned, stay dramatic, and brace yourself for the next wave of jaw-dropping moments.